And this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bills and the Huskies, and it comes your way next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Toronto Huskies. Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Lawrence going to put it up right away. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in this wild card game. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. The end result, 21 yards. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense. It's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. To throw again is Lawrence. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 33 yards. And the Bills will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Murray now on first down. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. To throw is Murray. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. Meanwhile, Murray's throw brought in by Bellinger. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. Pass to Bellinger on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Third and 2, and here's Murray. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. Shotgun now from Murray. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jeremy Ruckert. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Huskies are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And, you know, listen, there's 2 ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught by Lamb. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown! CeeDee Lamb with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some...
Now Brown, he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out and try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, If he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. First down, Murray. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, Murray. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he's got it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And it's caught. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Holding offense.
Ouch, could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way, like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
Through one quarter, 14-7. Our second quarter now, Toronto in possession of the football as they go to work on a first and goal. Now Murray again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Huskies are an extra point away from evening this one up. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bills getting set to go. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they tell their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Lawrence will throw. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Here's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. He finds Corey Davis. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Again, it's Lawrence. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Corey Davis from 6 yards away as they have taken the lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Once more, here's Eckler. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Bills. Zach Ertz from 13 yards out. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it ends with a Zach Ertz touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray.
Open man downfield is Davis.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 36. Murray now. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
That'll be caught by Anderson.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Now a second down and 6. To throw again is Lawrence. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a throw ends up on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And this one is right through. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And that is caught. It's Davis. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Murray now on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Murray going to throw. And this one's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He'll find Gabriel Davis. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Pass to Bellinger on the crossing route. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. A final shot before half from Murray. And he'll just get rid of it. So we're at halftime. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to get a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Murray, and this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Murray now to throw. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Shotgun now for Murray. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Now Murray again. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. So crisis averted, but now facing third and goal. From the gun, Murray. And it's caught. Touchdown. Elijah Moore from 3 yards out. And the Huskies are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
On second and 9, Lawrence over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Able to hit his target, Lamb. On the move past the 40. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. CeeDee Lamb saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Toronto's offense ready to take over. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Now this throw caught left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Murray to air it out again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Gabriel Davis, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Huskies are able to cut into that deficit. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. That's a quick slant. He finds Adam Thielen. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
The Bills send the punter out.
And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Murray's throw brought in by Bellinger. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Now Murray off play action. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Play fake. Murray. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marquise Brown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Huskies are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Here's Lawrence. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Again, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field. It's halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. The Bills on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. On play action, it's Murray. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he'll be out right at the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Here's Murray. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Huskies have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receivers. He brings out this offense. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
Oh, no.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence finding space at the 40. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle with Eckler. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From midfield now, Lawrence caught by the tight end Ertz. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Lawrence will throw. Left side to Lamb. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. 3 yards remain for second down. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Finds the open. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Murray now on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And touchdown! Marquise Brown, 60 yards. And the Huskies use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. So the Bills now down by 11. And time, a huge factor. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Now Lawrence on 1st down. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Has it left side. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this being. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. On 2nd and 7, Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Well, and field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have.
He's got a man, complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Play fake. Murray. Escaping the pressure right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And it's caught. Aggies continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
To throw again on second down. Lawrence. That is caught by Thielen. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Lamb. And able to get him down.